Fine, fine, everyone. $250 for one game with our world champion, Mr. Chentovich. A fair price, right?
Let the game begin.
Time to C2.
For God's sake, don't. The main thing is to move your king out of the endangered file, from G8 to H7. Then he'll probably shift his attack to the other flank. But you can parry that with rook C8 to C4. That will cost him 2 temple, a pawn, and thus his advantage. Then it will be your free pawn against his, and if you maintain a proper defense, you'll manage draw. Am I right, Mr. Chentovich?
Sure, sure. If you gentlemen, or you gentlemen, should wish to get another game tomorrow, I shall be at your service from 3 o'clock on.
We still haven't known gentleman's name, though.
Just call me Dr. B, please. Unfortunately, I suppose that there won't be a second game. Please believe me, I haven't touched a chess piece since grammar school. That was more than 20 years ago.
How can that be?
Well, it's a fairly complicated story, and one that might possibly be considered a small contribution to the delightful grand times we live in. If you will bear with me for half an hour. My family-owned legal firm, which you might never heard of, were actually entrusted with managing the finances of members of the imperial family. But not anymore since 3 years ago, when Austria was occupied by Nazi Germany. That was the time I was arrested as well, as Gestapo were in great interest of the property for which I took responsibility. You are probably thinking that now I'm going to tell you about the concentration camp and about the humiliations, torments, ordeals I suffered there. 9. Instead, I was placed in a hotel room. It had a bed, a chair, a wash basin, but no book, no newspaper, no sheet of paper or pencil was permitted to be on the table. Complete nothingness surrounded me, both physically and psychologically. They had taken every object away from me. I had no watch, so I didn't know the time, no pencil, so that I couldn't write, no knife, so I couldn't even slit my wrists. There was nothing to do, nothing to hear, nothing to see. Nothingness was everywhere around me all the time. A completely dimensionless and timeless void. You walked up and down, you and your thoughts up and down over and over. But even thoughts, insubstantial as they seem, need a footing. Or they begin to spin, to run in frenzied circles. They can't bear nothingness either. You waited for something, from morning until night, and nothing happened. Nothing happened. You were alone, alone, alone.
Prisoner 1145 is wanted.
Yes, sir! Then, finally, the interrogations began. I kept waiting alone in a strange room, almost 2 hours, and suddenly my gaze was riveted on something. It was a book!
A book?
What book is it? Open it, quickly!
It was a book for chess.
A book for chess? The book I risked my life to get is the worst book I could ever think of in the world. A book for chess?
Have you any other choices?
Of course. No. At first, the symbols made no sense to me. But who under the sun has so much unoccupied and unoccupiable time as I, the slave of nothingness? I began learning. I began to fashion chess pieces, the king, the queen, and so on, out of crumbs of bread I had saved. I wouldn't need them just after 22 days, though. The symbols in the book automatically turned into visible three-dimensional positions in my head. Finally, after all the mysterious charm of the game had been exhausted, I decided to play my own game. With myself.
Make a move, will you?
King to b5.
Rook to d5. Make a move, you coward.
King to b4.
Rook to d4.
King to b3.
Rook to d3.
King to c2.
Rook to d4.
Pawn to c8. Promote a rook.
Curious, very curious. Rook to a4.
King to b3.
No, for sure. I've lost. No, there must still be something out there I can do. No!
Hey, Dr. B, are you all right? Should I find a doctor or some others?
Oh, nothing. It seems like there is someone else who need more help than me.
Who?
Well, that young man lying over there. Don't you see him? We have to escape from all these. Hurry up.
Not at all. Forgive me, Dr. B, but we are safe now. You're on your way to America, remember? Hey, Dr. B, where are you going? Dr. B.
I shall never touch a piece again. Farewell, wars in my homeland.
Dr. B's shadow fainted over my sight, like he had never appeared in one. He disappeared, with his words still spinning in my mind. Pity, Chintowich the champion said generously. For an amateur, this gentleman is really extraordinarily talented.
还有10秒超时了。